Hello YouTube subscribers, or not subscribers. If you're not, hit the subscribe button. Hey, this is for my cadet. You guys know that I'm working on this and I'm doing a restoration, and today I decided to tackle, if you can see that, Super Tigre. I decided that I was going to be a hero and decide to put new bearings in this engine. Guys, if you start seeing rust and corrosion inside of this, run away. I have another engine for this, but I had delusions of grandeur. I did get the bearings out. They're not too bad, except the rust is horrible. And to get these out, I literally had to take the torch to the darn thing, and I had to heat it up and pound and heat it up and pound and heat it up and pound. Where's the piston? Okay, first problem I had was trying to get the piston over this part. This goes inside of here. Piston goes in through here, sits inside the sleeve. This part goes on here. In order to get it out, you've got to pull this up and clear it out so that you can get the piston out. My problem was this. If you look inside of there where the piston pin is, if you can see, it's not sliding back and forth. It's all corroded up. Rusty corrosion. It goes back and forth like that, but it didn't want to go up and over. How did I get it loose? I took wire, some craft wire, the green craft wire you get at the craft shop, and I tied it around here, and I stuck it in the vise, and I kid you not, I pulled back as hard as I could. I kept jerking and pulling. I had to double the wire. And finally, it sprung up enough. This came clear. Everything came loose. Getting this out, the sleeve, was the biggest pain. It would only go up so far and then stop. And I would shoot some breakaway. Guys, if you don't use breakaway, this PB blaster stuff, this is what I use. This is the best stuff. It's called PB penetrating blaster. This stuff works wonders. Okay, what I'm thinking I might do is soak this down in PB blaster. It'll actually get rid of all that rust and corrosion. A lot of that's flash rust, and what's happened is I've used brake cleaner to clean this with, and it's not regular brake cleaner. Instead of like carburetor cleaner, I use brake clean. This stuff causes flash rust. So if you don't like flash rust, I wouldn't recommend using this stuff at all. It works great, but this is what happens. You get instant flash rust. Like I said, that'll come right off. You soak it down. These bearings are toast. This one here, I can turn it, and I can feel it grabbing. It's dry. It's not smooth. I bought new bearings. I'm going to clean it up. Oh, here's another thing. On these particular engines here, we're going to get close as I can. See how this piston ring moves on one side? Well, it don't on this side. It's completely stuck in there with gunk. So it can't move. It can't bounce. Honestly, I should just throw this in the garbage and walk away. I do have another motor for it. The correct way to fix this would be to get a new sleeve, a new piston and ring. I have the new bearings, and rebuild the motor that way if it was something you were in love with. I'm not in love with this. I really am not in love with this. I don't care. As you can see, I kind of banged this up a little bit around here, but I'm thinking my Dremel will clean it up. And once you get the new bearing in, it'd be okay. because that just seats the bearing. It didn't damage anything around the inside where it would harm the seal, and the seat in here is nice and flush, so all I'd have to do is clean it up if that's what way I really wanted to go with this. I probably spent maybe $10 or $12 on the bearings, if that. I'm thinking I should just throw this in the garbage can. What do you guys think? Let me know. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. Should I soak this down, get this flash rust off it, throw the new bearings in, see if I can find a piston and sleeve for this? I've kind of already done a little bit of shopping. This is not an OS, and I think I found out that this is almost half the price of a brand new one. But I'm thinking if I soaked all this down and I got this ring loosened up and cleaned this all up, I could probably get it to run again as is, just by putting the new bearings in it, get this clean, get that broke free. But is it worth it? Let me know what you think. I want to know what your thoughts are. You guys are with me on this, and there's no going back now. Anyways, that's my video. Have a good night, and we'll see you next time.